Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is the life of the sunflower, and today is a crochet with me video, and which means is I'm going to be crocheting something and then ranting about just random topics. But today I'm going to be crocheting this kind of ruffly bucket hat. I kind of already started off, as y'all can see, with the top of the hat. But basically, today's topic I'm going to be ranting about is being unavailable, unbothered, and just choosing peace. I think the reason why I chose to crochet a bucket hat while talking about this topic is like hats shield things or protect you. And we're kind of using this as a metaphor to be like shielding and protecting our peace. So I hope this video is nice and I hope y'all like it. So let's get into making our shield. So this summer we want to be giving soft, slow, taking our time, pause, but giving soft girl energy. And in order to do that, I feel like we have to slow down. And when I say like slow down, I'm meaning slowing down to protect our peace in a way where, you know, we're choosing to put ourselves first. And I know sometimes that's hard because this world we live in is so hectic, it's so busy, and it can take a lot away from us. So my goal this year or this summer, I'm choosing to slow down and taking my time and really enjoying self-care, self-leisure activities to help in this soft, slow era of being unbothered. Okay? And in past seasons, I feel like I've kind of felt a little rushed, just on the go, 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 because that's how the world or just life works. It's just always so fast-paced and on the go. But being overwhelmed by all of those fast-paced experiences, it can really have an impact on you. So because that is doing that to us. Yo, I think I just messaged it. Yeah. But since that's doing that to us, that just tells you sometimes we gotta slow down. Sometimes we gotta put ourselves first, okay? And even sometimes in this world, we can be like very fast reactive. Like if somebody's just like, girl, come on, let's do this. We immediately put ourselves down and just go and do it. But like, I'm learning we don't even have to do that either. We can take our time, choose how we want to respond, and see, do we really want to do what others tell us? So we just go, go, go. But like, I'm learning it doesn't even have to be like that all the time. And it's just like we're overbooked. Our schedule is not making time for us ourselves. And we should be able to do that for real, for real, for real. Also, in the long run, it can really take a toll on our spiritual and emotional health. So like, it's really just giving stress. Like, and we don't want that for our well-being. So I think this hat is really symbolizing slowing down and shielding our energy. So, and now I'm kind of just focusing or like thinking about like the title Unavailable. So like I said, being unbothered, unavailable, and you know, protecting that energy, like being the summer mood. But I want to like get people to understand that like being unavailable doesn't mean you're being cold. Like being unavailable can also mean like I'm just protecting me. Like I gotta put myself first, and being unavailable is setting boundaries for ourselves so we can literally show up even better for others, you know, and ourselves. So when we're showing up for ourselves in a better way, that is literally helping us show up better for others as well. And so it's really just like a win-win situation with that. And also learning and figuring out our emotional boundaries. I will say I'm a recovering people pleaser. And yeah, I've pretty much struggled with that my whole life, you know? Like if somebody's like, girl, I need you, I'll be like, and I'll just like go for it and just be there because I'm that type of person. But I'm learning, hey, girl, you gotta protect you and you gotta take care of you as well. You gotta slow down, you gotta think about this, you gotta process things, and you gotta take the time to be emotionally available for yourself so you can be available for the world and others as well. So all that is like very, I feel like those are healthy steps into stepping into who we're truly meant to be, tapping into that protective and slowed down energy. Yeah. I want to talk about how like silence means a lot also. Like silence doesn't have to be cold either. But silence can be a statement. It can be a statement of being like, hey, I think that's a no. I'll get back to you later. And yeah, I'm relaxing right now. And like, I'm realizing with this world, like, it's really hard for us to kind of relax because clearly I said it's fast paced and all, but not even just that. Like, it's very time consuming. So you can be basically, let's just say like, you want to do something that's like really nourishing for you, but like we can get consumed with like, okay, like let's just say like the internet or like social media, Instagram, like especially me, like I don't really have social media. The only social media I have is Instagram. And like I'll just get to scrolling. I think we've all been there. Like this is the new generation. You just scroll on the reels and stuff. And it can get addictive. Like it really can. And I know everybody's like talked about this, like, yeah, like I think everybody's starting to learn and even understand like we can take the time to just chill out. We can choose to, or I wouldn't say choose, but we can help ourselves to like not do it as much because like clearly the internet and social media is in our life, so technically it kind of can't be written out of our lives. Now if we choose to be like, you know what, we're just gonna like never be on it, hey, like big ups to those people. Like I love that. I wanted to be one of those people, but it's like pros and cons to everything. Social media has its benefits, but it can be very detrimental if not used or accessed in a healthy way. Like everything has pros and cons where it can be healthy or it can be like detrimental as well. But in order for it not to be detrimental, you know, creating like a schedule or time, like, okay, I'm gonna be on it at this time. When this alarm goes off, I'll start doing something that's more nourishing for my spirit or like for my mood, my attitude, all of that. But like wanting to do more nourishing activities, things that are more better for my energy, like maybe taking a nice self-care bath with like all the cool like Scentsy products and the oils, essential oils. All this stuff is very relaxing, but like sometimes we feel like we don't have time for these things. But I have to say, making the point is just make time for those things. Like it's very important. Also, I want to talk about like romanticizing like the little moments that we have, like the little things in our lives that are good or that keeps us, for the most part, like present. For me, it's like crocheting, reading like a good book, listening to podcasts sometimes. To get back, y'all, I need to get back on my podcast because I have not listened to a good podcast in a while, and I have so many saved. Like literally, it's so sad. Like I have a vault of podcasts that just sit. It's like I can't make this up. Like about 200 episodes that are just sitting there. But I'm trying to get back. I'm trying to get back. But yeah, basically romanticizing those small amazing moments that can help you just nourish your energy and help your I just hope the vibes just be, you know, just bring bliss, man. But like I said, crocheting, cause what I'm doing now, and reading, of course, knitting as well. I can do both, but I do also dancing, singing, like all these little times to just like be in the moment. These moments can like even just like taking a bath or like a nice like nourishing shower. Like these are like moments where we just have to ourselves. Like we're not on the internet, we're not working, we're not stressing ourselves out. Even dealing with people, like, you know, it's amazing like when we connect with others, like it's really it's what us humans want and need in life. Like it is a need for human connection. But that solitude, and that time for ourselves, that can really do something. So where we are showing up 10 times better when we step back out into that, but having our own world is very, very much important. Y'all also talked about fashion. Fashion is another way I'm romanticizing my life. Cause it's kind of hard for me to do that because I'm a person, I'm always in my mind, y'all. Like my mind's just running. And I'm trying to learn how to redirect my thoughts and like just try to be more positive. But then again, we're only human and we're not perfect. So it's okay if like we mess up and just like our brain is going. But it is important to like be able to recenter ourselves and to be able to just get back on track and like, but I feel like a good thing where we can be more present in our lives and not just thinking about the past or just the future or what isn't. We need to focus on what is. What helps me is like romanticizing my life. And at first I was like, how do you freaking romanticize your life? But just like doing things that makes your life more, clearly more nourishing, but more exciting. And like in life, what excites me is like my fashion, clearly crocheting, but like fashion in particular, like styling the outfits, making like reels or shorts on that. And it's just really fun to me, like dressing up. Ever since I was little, when I was young, I used to always dress up. I used to be like, okay, I would say a theater kid, but like I was a musical fanatic. Like, and when I say musicals, it's not like the typical musicals like Hamilton. So like my friends love that. Like I haven't really gotten into like the newer musicals. When I say musicals, I mean like Singing in the Rain and like Funny Face, like the vintage like movies and stuff. That's the stuff I was like really into. So I would Mary Poppins, like that stuff. You know what I mean? Like that Disney meets like Audrey Hepburn, like Marilyn Monroe, like that stuff. But I would just put outfits on, play, have fun. I knew exactly how I wanted to be styled. I knew how exactly I want to style things. I had my mind made up of how I envisioned something to look. So I was very animated. I was very set on certain things, and I still love to like put stuff together. Like I'm really a fashion fanatic. I love it. And I feel like not like, okay, clearly like people can go wrong in fashion, but like for the most part with fashion, I feel like it's how people are expressing themselves, and how they're expressing. I feel like we express ourselves through fashion, but basically whatever you're romanticizing or whatever just like makes you excited, that is healthy. It literally, your life can be different. And like before you know that, I literally been saying this all the time. Like the time is going by. Like I feel like time is moving so fast, and like not a lot of people are saying, but I feel like people that are living intentionally and like that are very present in the moment, when they're like doing something like creating or like just being in the moment and like totally focusing and letting that consume them with what they do, I feel like life is way much more fast. I think the fast-paced people that are like not being intentional, so I can't explain it, but like I feel like people that are really actually like in the fast-paced world and just like busy, 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 I don't know if it's feeling like time's going by fast for them. Like, I don't know. I feel like that's an interesting concept. Like, I don't know. It's like, I'm not sure if the time is going fast for them, but then the people that are like actually being intentional, taking time, like the day's going by fast. I don't know. That's just a theory of thought. I don't know. Okay, now I'm like totally switching topics, but also regarding like being unavailable and like unbothered. Also like paying attention to who has like access to you. And I know that can be hard sometimes, especially if you're a recovering people pleaser like me. But at the moment, literally, I'm just chilling. Like, I'm not. Okay, I'm not saying I'm not being bothered, because, you know, I am trying to be a little more gentle with myself and basically not feeling guilty if I don't respond quickly immediately, or also realizing like I don't owe anybody access, you know, like the real ones are the real people that understand that, you know, I'm taking that time for me, I'm focusing on me. They wouldn't, you know, be offended, or it wouldn't irritate them that, hey, like, I'm just like not really responding to anyone. Like, don't take it personal. But I feel like every time, I'm a person, like, I feel like every time I do that, I like literally feel so guilty, and it's not good. Like, it's not good. Like I said, recovering people pleaser, but I'm just learning like it's okay. It really is okay. Like that I'm taking this time for me, and I'm not owing anybody any explanations or nothing. Just me simply wanting myself to take the time, even if that means scrolling on the app that people are contacting me on. Like, yes, I see your message, I see all of you, but I'm choosing to take this time for me now. And even taking this time for me means I might scroll through Instagram or whatever, you know? But I'm really proud of myself. Like, I'm actually putting me first. Like, I'm actually saying, hey, like, I don't have to always be the one to like reach out also, or like I don't have to always respond so quickly. Like, I can just chill and take my time, and like whenever I'm ready to talk, I can talk, you know, and I can still be nice and kind while doing that. You know, the real ones will understand. That's what I love about life. Like, God, you know, knows everyone's intentions, and like what even knows our intentions, and will show who understands your intentions and understands who you truly are, you know? And if people don't, hey, they just won't. And I'm trying to get to the point where I'm fully believing that, or living by that. Because I'm not saying like I'm not gonna slip up sometimes. Like, sometimes I still might respond even though I might not want to, but I'm learning that I don't have to do that. And that's okay, you know, that really is okay. Also, while I'm crocheting this hat, I'm viewing, like, I don't know, I'm trying to like make metaphors to what I'm making to like the topic I'm talking about, but like the hat as a boundary itself, like, since the hat is shielding, like, or protecting our peace and energy, like from wherever we're going in life and stuff, I can view it as a boundary, because a boundary is a shield as well. So really stepping into that, I don't have to rush, I don't have to give everything reply so quickly, I don't have to do all of that. I can just simply be soft, take my time, and just be selective with where I put my energy, and really take that time to be intentional, you know? And I'm learning that All of this is okay. All of this is amazing. All of this is fine. Y'all, of course, I did not finish that hat that I was just crocheting there to have this conversation, but I have another hat that I made for somebody that's very special. I'm making another hat also, but look at it. It's so cute. But see, this is the finished result. This is the shield that's shielding the energy. Do we love it? Period. But I thank you all so much for watching this video. I'm gonna try to do more crochet with me videos for sure. Like, I really like that concept of talking about a topic and then using a metaphor to connect it to like self-care, self-love, topics and issues, or not just issues, but just things we deal with in everyday life that we're still learning and growing from. So thank you all so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. And until the next time, tell me what y'all want more of. Bye.